Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Gluten Gurus, and we're going to be doing you a nice simple dish today. It's only got minimal ingredients really, and like I said, it's nice and easy to do, quick to do, so you're not messing about, taking a long time preparing it and cooking it. It's going to be really simple and tasty as well. So and it's all vegetable based as well. There's no meat in this recipe, so it's ideal for vegetarians as well. We've got a little topic today, haven't we, Sam? Which you found out about just the other day.
Yeah.
So tell us what that is.
It's basically Play-Doh. We found out that Play-Doh, a kid's toy, contains wheat, so it's not gluten free, which you wouldn't go to check Play-Doh.
No.
But can be dangerous for especially children. If children have coeliac disease, they put their hands in the mouth after playing with it.
It's funny because our son's got this as well. This is one of the toys in question, along with Play-Doh, the actual name. This is like another take on Play-Doh. Now, weirdly, on the ingredients at the back, or the instructions, I should say. I'll let our Sam read it because I've got my glasses, but it kind of contradicts itself.
So this one says, this product contains wheat and is gluten free.
How? How is that possible? Yeah, that's confusing. Now, as our Sam said, whether that's because it's a foreign manufacturer and maybe the translation's got lost a bit, possibly, but that's not good. If it does contain wheat and they're saying it's gluten free, somebody could buy that thinking, oh, it's fine. And as Sam says, there's danger then of cross contamination. Noah, he's coeliac. He could easily just play with the Play-Doh and then go to get something to eat, a bit of finger food, eat it, and cross contamination. It's not good. It's not good. And it's when our son told me, I was like, what, Play-Doh? Because at first she just sent me Play-Doh pizza. What's that all about? And then she showed me ingredients. Wheat. Crazy. You wouldn't think a child's toy could potentially, cause harm as such. So, but yeah, that's something to highlight. And if you've ever come across something similar, another toy, that's the same kind of thing, it's not gluten free, let us know in the comments. But yeah, time to get cooking, and let's get on with it. Enjoy.
So for this recipe, here's our ingredients. So we're going to need, obviously, a cabbage, gluten-free plain flour, black pepper, Greek yogurt, the fresh herb dill, some salt, onions and garlic, obviously however much you wish, and a carrot.
First thing we need to do is you get your cabbage and we need to shred it. So we're basically cutting it up nice and fine. Get rid of those ends, and then I'm just going to cut this up into nice slices and then chop it off. So just finally chop it up, all this cabbage. I did cut away the ends and get rid of those. You don't want the hard bits. But yeah, we've got this now into a nice size, nice chopped size. Basically, it wants transferring then into a pan. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add some boiling water from the kettle. Going to put it on the hob, and then we're going to get it to boil, and we're going to boil this cabbage up for about 5 minutes. Whilst we're waiting for the cabbage to boil, we can prep as onion and as carrot. So basically de-skin the onion, and then once it's de-skinned, like I said, chop it up nice and fine. So now the onion is nice and finely chopped. Into a bowl it goes. And then we need to prepare this carrot. Cut off both ends, don't want those bits. And then it's just a matter of peeling the skin off the carrot. So peel your carrot. Ideally it's better to grate the carrot, but if you, without a grater, which we've just found out we haven't got, just chop it up as fine as you can, and that's what I'm going to do now. That's it, just cut it up, and then I'm just going to do it into really fine cubes, really fine slices. And now we've finally chopped this carrot, that goes into the bowl with the onion. Get your 3 garlic cloves, get rid of the peel, the skin, and then you've got 2 options. You can either crush the garlic, just put it onto a plate on the side, or you can just chop it up into small pieces, as we're going to do ourselves. So now as cabbage has been boiling for about 5 minutes, we need to strain it and let it cool. So now it's time, while your cabbage is cooling, it's time to get this pan hot. Put a bit of oil in, and then what we're going to do, we're going to fry our onion and carrot together, and when we fry that up a little bit, we'll add this garlic in and get a nice fried mixture. So like I said, get that nice and hot, and then add the onion and carrot first. I'm just going to cook that through. So now what we're going to do is basically going to mix all the ingredients together. So I'll start with the cabbage. Get all that cabbage that's cooled down into the bowl. And then you want to break 3 eggs into that mixture, into the cabbage. Don't need to mix them up just yet, just breaking them in. One more. Then we're going to add some seasoning. So we actually did forget to mention that you need 3 eggs when we showed you the ingredients. Do apologise about that. But even worse, we forgot the paprika as well. So you do need a teaspoon of paprika. a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of black pepper. Then add your fried onion, carrot and garlic. It don't make any difference really what order you put these in, because they're all just going to get mixed up together anyway, as you'll see very shortly. So that's your fried onion, carrot and garlic mixture. And then your gluten-free plain flour, you want 4 tablespoons of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, this is going to build up quite a large quantity of the mixture, and then we're going to mix all this together. It's going to be quite messy, but we're doing it with a spatula. You don't need to do it with your hands, thankfully this time, but it will be quite a wet mixture, so just bear that in mind. Don't expect a nice thick mixture that you can build little patties with your hands. You won't be able to, it'll be too wet. That's why when we come to fry the patties, we're basically going to use a spoon. So like I said, get that mixed in, get rid of, make sure that flour's all mixed up and those spices. This is looking quite a coarse mixture. You can make it finer, obviously. Crush your garlic, grate your carrot, you know, even finely chop your onions finer than we did, and yeah, you'll have a smoother mixture, but a coarse mixture is fine. That is now mixed up, and now it's time to get the frying pan back on, get us oil heated up nicely, and then we can add the mixture into the frying pan and create us little patties.
So now we're going to need 3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, and then we're going to chop our onion. So now that's chopped up finely and ready to go into the mixture. And then we're going to chop the dill just as finely as you can. So finely chopped, and that's also ready to go into the mixture. And then we're just going to give it a quick stir so that it's all blended together.
So now we're getting this frying pan heated up, and we want some oil in. Quite a bit of oil. And then we're going to be frying up our root patties. And basically all we're going to do is, you're just going to get a scoop and just put it in and just layer it up a little bit, couple of scoops, and just kind of make it into a little round patty. And they're going to be the shape of them, and hopefully they're going to hold together. And just make as many as you can. I'm making these quite big. So obviously if you want to make them smaller, that's fine. Just try and keep them in a circular shape. And then what you're going to do is cook them on one side and then flip them over and cook the other side. And then basically rinse and repeat until you've used up your mixture. So there you go. Those are root patties, and were really nice, weren't they, Sam?
Yeah.
You know, it's surprising that you don't necessarily need a mass amount of ingredients or spices. There were just enough there. I know I messed up. Forgot about to tell you about the eggs and the paprika. But yeah, the eggs are essential. The paprika is optional anyway. I mean, you can use any kind of spice. If you wanted to make it even spicier, a bit of chili powder or cayenne pepper.
Just for a bit of flavour.
Yeah. But we were both surprised that they were nicer than we were expecting. They really were. And they also had the approval of the kids. Noah loved them, didn't he? He pretty much polished them all off. We got a good amount of patties out of that mixture. We got 8 patties out of that, and I did make them quite big. So if you wanted to make them smaller, more bite size, then you can do. But yeah, really impressed with that, and definitely something we would try again. They're healthy, it's all vegetables and natural ingredients. So the sauce as well, the dip, quite surprised with that. I don't think I've ever had dill. I've certainly never used it in cooking, have you?
Never even heard of it before today.
But yeah, a really nice surprise with the dill. It's very fresh. I must admit, at first, when we were cutting it up, I said it smells like grass, freshly cut grass. But it had that nice freshness, that nice fresh flavour to it. It was nice. And if you did spice up your patties, then that yogurt mix would be a nice accompaniment to cool your mouth down. But yeah, so that is the root patties recipe, and thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment if you enjoy these videos. It seems to be that chicken recipes are popular. We both were like, why is that? I suppose chicken is popular. We may delve into another chicken recipe shortly. But until then, as we said, thank you for watching, and until next time, from myself and my daughter Samantha, we are the Gluten Gurus. See you later.